pitch is moments away in Chicago. The Cardinals and the Cubs next on the show. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Matt Carpenter will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
No problem here, one away. So Carpenter retired to start things out, and with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that is going to be a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Number 12 is there, and he has it for the out. Johnny Peralta will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Number 12 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Ben Zobrist digs in at the plate.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Part of the reason why you win 20 games? Well, you don't give up the long ball. In Wainwright last year, just 10 home runs allowed in 227 innings. That's the best ratio among starters in the National League.
Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
First baseman,
Anthony Rizzo will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here comes the 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Brandon Moss leads things off now in the top half of the second. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Nice cold water here.
Ready now on 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
batting sixth, center fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
Rendell Grichuk will get his first opportunity now. First pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Line hard to center field. And he's got himself a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, he's generally pretty sure-handed down there, and this is a bad time for his glove to let him down because I think they had a good shot at two, but they wind up with none.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. He waits, now the pitch. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler is there, two gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Adam Wainwright will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. Chris Bryant will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. He's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Here's Jason Hayward now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. He's ready, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Two sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
Down low again, it's 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Here's a ground ball to first. Peralta for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Number 12 will get his first cuts here. First offering on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-1 on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2, and there he goes towards second. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Holiday is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. Miguel Montero will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch coming. And that misses, ball 1. Montero waits, now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready now, the pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Jake Arrieta will get his first shot at it here. Here's the first offering. Right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Matt Carpenter will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Matt Carpenter.
And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
The 1-1. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here's the 1-2. Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Number 55 will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Matt Holliday will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Here he comes, 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, shortstop.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-0 on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 on the way. Now a hard liner toward short. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Addison Russell makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Now, let's take a while to get used to, believe me.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Now people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Dexter Fowler will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on 2-2. Hit hard right to Peralta out there at short. And they are wearing him out down there. 2 away now. Ben Zobrist will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. Still 0-0. Brendan Moss will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Down and away, ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. Rendell Gritcher will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Yadier Molina will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Comes set, now the pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Now the 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Now here's the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Here's the pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four. Colton Wong will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Anthony Rizzo will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Wong is there to make the catch, and the home half of the fourth starts with a one-pitch out. Chris Bryant will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. That one's in there. 3-1. Here it comes. Sinker misses. Ball four. Jason Hayward will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Now the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
You don't become a 20-game winner without a few calls like that from time to time.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, look at this. One there. On to Moss. Too late, and they'll settle for just the one. Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Now the 3-1 pitch. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball four. First and second now with 2 away. Miguel Montero will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. First pitch coming. And this will be fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Holiday looks up, but this is off the wall. And the runner will score from second. And a relay to the plate. And he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0.
Oh, and a big swing of the bat right there. And he would have loved a 3-run homer, and he didn't miss that one by a whole lot. This is going to be off the wall out there. But as far as the consolation prize goes, I think he's going to be more than happy to check into second base with a 2-run double.
Stepping in now, Jake Arrieta, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Let's go, Jake.
Pause, now the pitch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Clearly no intent with 2 strikes, but you've got to make sure that pitch doesn't get away from him.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And here's Moss to make the catch, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this.
The pitcher, number 50.
First pitch on the way.
Wainwright.
Adam Wainwright is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In for strike 2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
This is hit on the ground but foul. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball lifted in the air out toward Hayward in right field. And he's got it for the first out.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, this place, it can play like 2 totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
Here's Zobrist now at second. On to first, and there are 2 down. Number 55 will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Addison Russell is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing on 0-1 and a ground ball for Peralta at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So 1 away now for the center fielder, Dexter Fowler. First offering on the way. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Ben Zobrist waits on deck. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Full count pitch on its way. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. Ben Zobrist will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Matt Holliday will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Hayward is there to make the play, and good work to take care of Holliday on just 1 pitch.
Next for the Cardinals.
Johnny Peralta will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Kevin Segrist will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Anthony Rizzo will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit. Chris Bryant will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. And, oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking. You've got to put this ball in play.
Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2 and 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3 and 2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0 and 2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Jason Hayward will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0 and 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1 and 2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Big pitch here, 1 and 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch to him. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
That's inside. 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here comes the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Miguel Montero will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And you get the sense that he's starting to figure things out. He lets the first 2 men of the inning reach. Now he's settled down, and he's close to getting out of this thing with a 0.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a ball hit hard to 3rd. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on it.
Yadier Molina will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
1-0 pitch now. And he misses again, 2-0.
You can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
3-0 now. Looks like the error may be affecting him after all.
You know, I think it is. You go 3-0 to the next guy, now things are starting to slowly get away from him.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. 3-2, here it is. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Colton Wong will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
He's set, now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Here comes the 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortune.
There's the cold strike he was looking for, 2-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. To the hole, left side, and it's through, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Hold that thought as this ball gets down for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Matt Carpenter will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The next 3-2. Now a hard liner towards short. Barehanded for one. On to first. And how about that double play? Wow. Number 55 will have a chance here in a crucial spot with the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Pedro Strop will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Left fielder,
Matt Holliday will try and keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. 3 runs already home here. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 Cub error, and a runner left. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs 2. Jonathan Broxton will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Tommy LaStella will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that misses inside 1-0. On the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Addison Russell will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. comes a 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Come on.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now another 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Adam Warren will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Johnny Peralta will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch on the way. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Brandon Moss will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Brandon Moss.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Rendell Gritchick will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're up 3-2. O is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Ben Zobrist will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Fouled back. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. A 2-1 offering. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here comes a 2-2. And this is fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first down. Anthony Rizzo will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready now on 1-1. That nibbled the corner there but missed. 2-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And the Cubs have come back to tie it at 3.
Kind of a gifted location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track, way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times, that's for sure.
Seth Maness will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. In now, Chris Bryant, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jason Hayward will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. A stab, and he's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. On to the 9th from Wrigley. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Yadier Molina will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Now the first pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Colton Wong will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Not close, it's 2-0. The pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. And this won't help either in a tie ball game as the catch is made, and now there are 2 gone to start the 9th. Brian Pena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Score remains tied at 3-3. Jordan Walden come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The next pitch. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
And I think he was already reading tomorrow's headlines with that swing. He wanted to end this game right now.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul, shy of the wall. The 2-2 coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Over for a look here is Holiday, but this is well back into the stands, a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 home. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Here's the full count offering. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base paths. Here's the first pitch. Miguel Montero shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
The 1-0. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single. Trevor Rosenthal comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied. Jorge Soler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 68, Jorge Soler.
And this is lifted to shallow center field. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
Well, normally you prefer your hitters to be aggressive, but this was a situation where it really cost him. He's got 2 men on base, but he winds up chasing the first pitch out of the zone, pops it straight up.
Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Deep breath time out there on the mound now. And this crowd, well, they're definitely making things tough on him out there.
Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
You know, they came into this bottom of the 9th inning knowing that they needed just 1 run to make it official. And they come through big time here to send this crowd home happy.
Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 4-3. So long from Wrigleyville.
2 hours and 57.
Well, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We're in this here with nobody out. Colby Rasmus will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make it. A handful of fine individual performances to Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees. As Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
D. Gordon at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Brett Gardner will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2. Here's a ball hit in the air out toward Cabrera in left. And he's got it for out number 2. Andrew McCutchen will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Now the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Mark Teixeira will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First pitch on its way to Teixeira. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base that they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Here he comes, 3-1. He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Full count pitch on its way. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Jumbo Kang will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Down and away, ball 1. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 2 men are on with 2 men out. He's set, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Big pitch here, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Starting lineup for the Rays here looks like this. And here's the leadoff man, Melky Cabrera, to get us rolling in the home half of the first. Now a bouncing ball here towards the hole. Gregorius is over, but it's out of reach. It's a base hit. Casey McGee will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He waits, now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. He's ready, now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Adrian Beltre will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Now here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. Albert Pujols will get his first opportunity here with the leadoff man still at second, but with 2 gone now. First offering on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And it's been a perfect start to the road trip, too. They get the 3-game sweep to start it out. Now they come in here full of confidence and looking to keep that streak going.
And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. 1 left for Tampa. We played an inning. No score. Park will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 4 in Wednesday's ball game.
Number 52.
First pitch coming. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 pitch on the way. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop, 3rd strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Hans Kim will take his first cuts of the ball game here. First pitch to him. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now here it comes. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Brian Pena will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. And here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought your...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Didi Gregorius will dig in now. He had 3 hits in that ball game on Wednesday. First pitch coming. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 1-0. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Here it comes, 2-1. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Robinson Cano will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Pitch on the way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour.
Adam Jones comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Cole Calhoun will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And I take it back. It won't end the inning. He's safe at first.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Here's the first offering. Ian Desmond is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. The next pitch. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what the issue on this play was. He doesn't have too far to go to get this thing, and it looked like the ball was right in his sights the entire way, but it just didn't want to stick in his glove. Maybe he should take the trampoline out of his glove.
Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play, but foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He's ready now. The pitch over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes another 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. D. Gordon will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Brett Gardner will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head.
Calm yourself already.
Andrew McCutcheon will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting,
Jumbo Kang will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. First pitch on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond at short. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, nothing going right on the mound for him right now. This is going to be scored an infield single, and that's just going to make matters worse out there as that loads the bases.
Stepping in now, Park. And a ball 1-0.
Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
1-0 on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. 1-1 on the way. And a drive out to deep right center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. 2-run score. Now the third man has scored. And he is in at third as he clears the bases with a triple.
How about it?
So much for needing a sacrifice fly to get on the board. He does it with a bit more razzle-dazzle than that, as he clears the bases here and makes it all the way around to third with a 3-run triple.
Get the strikeout, man!
Into the box now, Hans Kim, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And this is bobbled now by Cano. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Yeah, tough break there defensively with 2 away. Gets the ground ball he needed to get out of the inning, but this ball just wound up in the perfect place and winds up as an infield single and an RBI.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Standing in now, Brian Pena, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
From the stretch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here comes a 1-2. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Jones is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0.
Leading off for the Rays, left fielder, Alfie.
And the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, and there's a leadoff base runner. Casey McGee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. He's set, now the pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away. Adrian Beltre will get an opportunity now, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Pause, now the pitch. There goes Cabrera. Pitch outside, the throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
There's some managers out there who'd say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass, but not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there, and this time, it works out for him.
Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Albert Pujols will try it again. He flew out his first time. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open. but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
And here's a slider for a called strike. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Here's the payoff pitch. And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard. So 2 on with 2 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 to Cano. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Here he comes on 3-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Didi Gregorius come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
D. Gordon will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Cano with it at second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Brett Gardner will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Calhoun has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0.
And leading off for the Rays, center fielder, Adam.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. Ian Desmond will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 home. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
In there, 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
3-2, here it is. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. Jason Castro will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. Melky Cabrera will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. First offering on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Casey McGee will try it again. Grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 2 down, runners at first and second. Comes set, now the pitch. This is on the ground for the first baseman, Teixeira. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Andrew McCutchen will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
This is popped up, and that may need to dodge the catwalks. It's way up there. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the always dangerous Mark Teixeira. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch on the way. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. I'll tell you, he's already hit 1 guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Chris Heston is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here.
Number 60, Chris Heston.
First pitch coming. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond at short. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Park will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Adrian Beltre will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. Albert Pujols will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
The 2-0 home now to Albert. Outside, 3-0 now.
Boy, a leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
3-1 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here's the full count offering. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground is short, and Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. Second baseman Robinson Cano will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I don't think he's going to want to throw that pitch in that same location again ever in his life to this guy.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. McCutchen is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he is in there. So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. He's set. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now. He waits. Now the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but this will get foul. 2-1. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the driver's seat. I don't think they want to walk him, so this should be something good.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Cole Calhoun stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Number 36 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Cole Calhoun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Here we go.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here's the first offering. Ian Desmond is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
Got to find it here, the 3-0. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Kang is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Hans Kim will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
In now, Brian Pena.
Brian Pena.
As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Didi Gregorius will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now the first pitch. Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out. D. Gordon will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's 5-1 Yanks. Jason Castro will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
Jason Castro.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And there's the first out. Melky Cabrera will step in. An RBI single this last time around. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now the pitch. 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Here comes the 2-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch here is hit on the ground down to third. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Casey McGee will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down here 5-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Number 55 will come in and pitch now.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Brett Gardner swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Now the pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting number 26.
Andrew McCutcheon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
He's set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And there he goes towards second. Fouled back. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here comes a 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. First pitch on the way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but 1-0. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no
1-0.
comfortable at-bats against this guy.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Here he comes on 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Being waved home now is Gardner. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he just made a mistake right there. This pitch up in the zone. He's got to get this ball down and try to get the double play ball. Instead, he leaves the pitch up, and that's going to wind up scoring that runner all the way from first base.
Nate Jones will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Stepping in now, Jumbo Kang. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Park will stand in another RBI spot. He's already got 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Pause, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Yankees played a run on the RBI double by Teixeira. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Adrian Beltre will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Third baseman, Adrian.
Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Albert Pujols will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
One strike to Pujols. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Here's the 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Now another 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-2 coming. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Kim comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Robinson Cano will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Ball outside.
And that misses 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Adam Jones will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. O is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Adam Jones will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Too low, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. A 2-run shot here for Adam Jones. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Yankees 6 and the Rays 3. Hans Kim will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle inning. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First offering on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Here it comes. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Here's the first offering. Brian Pena is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0 on the way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Cabrera is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Didi Gregorius will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. D. Gordon will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Ian Desmond will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Rafael Soriano is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Ian Desmond will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Grounded fouled off to the right. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled straight back. Now the 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Jason Castro will stand in. He popped out in his last time. First pitch to him. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Melky Cabrera will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Good live fastball there from Soriano at strike 1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Full count offering on its way. And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning. Casey McGee will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
There's a swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Adrian Beltre will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. In there, and it's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Frank Herman will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. The 0-2 once more.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this is fouled back and out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Now this is swung on and sent out to Jones in center field. 1 gone. Andrew McCutchen will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Grounded foul. The 1-1 home. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
So 1-2 with 1 away. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. The first baseman Mark Teixeira will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way to Teixeira. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Andrew Miller is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Albert Pujols will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's another 0-2. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Foul. Again, a 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Now a swing and a high pop out that looks to be headed beyond the pitcher's mound. Kang is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Robinson Cano will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Cano waiting on the 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. That's usually a fastball.
Ready with another 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. And the pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Gardner is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Adam Jones with the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one, and guys, I think we can all agree that this fella right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results.
Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees. As Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way.
Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Hans Kim will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here it comes. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He'll enter play here at an even 250. Still without a home run and with just the lone RBI. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power is just keep putting pitches right there.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. Desmond for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Starting lineup for the Rays here looks like this. And here's the leadoff man, Melky Cabrera, to get us rolling in the home half of the first. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And they're a perfect 4-0 to start the trip, too. Sometimes you just get into those zones where everybody's getting hot at the same time. They're in one of those zones.
Now here's the first pitch. Casey McGee comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And they'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, one of the big subplots for this season, how are some of these young pitchers that are coming off of Tommy John surgery in the last 18 months or so going to bounce back? It's definitely a long road back, but the surgery nowadays is so successful for a lot of guys that I think he's going to do just fine, and he's off to a good start right here.
And a big swing from Beltre, but this is a routine ground ball for short. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We've played an inning. No score.
Designated hitter, number 52.
Here we go, Ray. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Park is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. The next pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Ready now on 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Oh, and he misses it.
And all I can think here is that he lost that one against the roof at the last second, which will happen, but boy, that is a helpless feeling when you flat out whiff on a fly ball like that.
Jumbo Kang will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
This is popped up, and that may need to dodge the catwalks. It's way up there. And Beltre will take this one in for route number 1. D. Gordon digs in at the plate.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
First pitch on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. One 1-0 on the way. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out. Brian Pena will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. The 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Here comes a 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need it.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. Albert Pujols will start things off in the bottom of the second. And here's the first pitch. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. The pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. In there, no balls and a strike. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 0-2 coming. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Full count pitch on its way. Swinging a liner back through the box. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. Adam Jones will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now. Now a fastball. Oh, looked below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone. Cole Calhoun will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First offering on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Here's the 1-1. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. McCutcheon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ian Desmond will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. The 1-0 home. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rays strand a pair. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Brendan Ryan will step in here to start their half of the 3rd with the top of the order to follow. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Brett Gardner will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the 3rd. Hans Kim will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Now here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Jason Castro makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Jason Castro.
Now the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
1-1 on the way. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. Melky Cabrera will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Casey McGee will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Center fielder.
And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Jones is in a ways as he'll make the catch for out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in the dangerous first baseman, Mark Teixeira. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see there, both guys are living in the 90s, but in vastly different parts of town. 97 versus an even 90 miles an hour. Park will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Adrian Beltre will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.